But Tom Russell brought you over here. Can you say a little bit? Have you thought about the thing that you might have ended up playing Americana music on that circuit with Ian Tyson and all those people, and now you are on the circuit with Louisiana Red? Two different circuits.
Yeah, they're different, but they're very related. You know, Eddie Kirkland always told me that he grew up listening to country music, and he always said country music was the white man's blues. And you talk to the old country musicians I've met, they all grew up listening to the blues. It wasn't that different that long time ago. There was a social bar, but they all listened to each other, and they were influenced by each other. It just sounded different.
I think actually you are one of the few people that go from one musical genre to the other today. I mean, I don't see many musicians going between country music and the blues today.
Well, there's Willie Weeks. He plays bass. He was an R&B guy. Went over and started playing with the Jugs. He was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean today, I mean you have these. You have this circuit. You have the Gamla tonight. There's an Irish band there from Mighty Steph. They have a totally different crowd, and we are here to the blues. And I think they kind of belong together. I think you probably mean the same thing.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. If it, you know, Duke Ellington says, "If it sounds good, it is good." Right. And the country music and blues are very closely related to me. I understand both, and I think I understand both. It's up for other people to tell me if it sounds right, but you know, I believe they're closely related, and it's especially if you're a bass player, it's all about the less you play, the better you sound. You know.
Well, you brought a couple of other albums too. Could you show them to the crowd here?
I brought these albums. These are the kind of things you used to buy at the cutout bins in the supermarket for 50 cents. But I thought I was going to surprise Øyvind here, but he says, "Oh, I have that record." This is an ancient LP I bought, but I mean, it's got the Cadets doing Rolling Stone, you know what I mean? Big Joe Turner as Joe Turner doing Kansas City Blues. The Jacks, you know? Marvin and Johnny doing Cherry Pie. One of my favorite songs in the whole world. Hawkins and I have sung that song on stage. Rock Me Baby by B.B. King. They were throwing these things away.
And you have another one also. This is more cuts. You got 20 R&B super hits. This is volume 2.
This is a great album. This is one of my treasured possessions.
That was your education in music, wasn't it?
And you have this one too, right?
Yeah. But that's a fantastic collection. They re-released all that stuff on Ace and all those labels today, but they were available in the late 1960s.
How many people have heard of Young Jessie? Huh? Doing Mary Lou.
I think Young.
She took the keys to my Cadillac car, jumped in the kitty, and drove far.
I had heard your version by Steve Miller Band, then I heard that one.
How about Stranded in the Jungle by the Cadets?
Yeah. The New York Dolls used that one.
They did?
Yeah, they did, but this is the original. That's the real stuff.
Well, I was stranded in the jungle while trying to keep a date with my little girl who was back in the States. And it goes on from there. It's great. Why Don't You Write Me by the Jacks. Almond Morwood used to sing that.
Who did? Morwood, yeah.
Yeah, I turned him on to that. He used to sing it all the time. It's a great song.
Yeah, I think by mentioning Almond Morwood, we bring this up to the present more or less, because you started at Muddy Waters as the leader of the house band, playing with Almond Morwood and Keith Anderson. I guess most of the people here know that, but it needs to be said and repeated, because you had a band there, house band there, which really was a training ground for those two great musicians, and others will come.
It was a training ground for me too.
Yeah, it's a mutual thing, of course. But the thing is, you ended up in Norway because you want to meet your kids here. You had kids
my children
over here. Yeah. So it's. But there are a few American musicians around here in Oslo. That's the second question I wanted to ask you. Do you have any connection? You have Jeff Wasserman, who writes these songs for Norwegian musicians.
And Bill Booth is here tonight. He's from Maine.
So, would you say there's a little colony or of American musicians in Oslo?
And they're all here because of women.
I think the first one was Little Earl Wilson. Yeah, let's hear it for the women. Which makes me makes me think of your new album called L.O.V.E.
Yes, love.
Love.
Who needs love?
So that was that came into your head that was going to be the title of your album.
We just kind of we didn't intend it to be that, but after listening to all the songs I wrote and we recorded, they're all about love gone bad. So why not?
I'm glad you covered the great Otis Clay song.
Trying to live my life without you.
I used to smoke
5 packs of cigarettes
each day. It was,
I drank 4 or 5 bottles of wine. I kept a glass in my hand all the time. It's a great song.
That's a great song.
We almost didn't do it because it's been covered by other people, but Alex particularly really wanted to play it.
Oh, it's a great song. And it's a reminder of the one who produced the original by Otis Clay. It was produced by Willie Mitchell. It was one of the classic Willie Mitchell songs.
High Records.
High Records, and which you played with Super Chicken also, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't record with him though, but I played with him.
But he cooperated with Willie Mitchell.
Okay.
So there's a connection. There's a big loss that, Willie Mitchell is gone. So I think it's a tribute to him that you have the song on your album. Which are the main songs on your albums? Do you have any favorite or really...
My favorite?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I'd have to say, You Don't Answer My Letters, or maybe I Was Born a Loser.
That's a pretty obscure song, isn't it?
Very obscure.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has covered that one.
It's by some Jesse G. I wasn't able to find out anything about it.
No, Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, all right. So you have written quite a few songs then, Bill. You're developing as a songwriter. Have you been doing that for a time? Yeah, because the majority of the songs are signed by you and in cooperation with your band members.
I think I wrote 5 on this, and Freddie wrote 1 instrumental.
And the previous album, the majority were covers.
Yeah. I guess I'm getting more prolific.
Yeah. You have more.
Whether I'm getting better, I don't know. You'll have to.
You have more songs that you have not recorded yet. You can shop them around.
They're all up here, man.
Yeah. See the great cover here. The photo is
Raymond Moskin.
You know Raymond Moskin. He said he was going to come here tonight, but I'm not sure if he's here. Billy, you need to start.
Okay.
Thanks for having me here. Yeah. Thank you.
Here you come again. You say that you're my friend, but I know why you're here now. She wants to know just how I've been. Well, you can tell her that I'm happy. Yeah, you can say that I'm okay. Well, you can tell her I wouldn't have it any other way.